What if you are an artist and you don't know it? Welcome to a Better Philosophy Towards Art podcast. I'm your host, Tushar, and this is episode 8, where we'll be speaking about a better philosophy towards teaching art. Let's take art as an experience rather as a work, because it had taken the maker or the creator of that work of art through a certain journey which took time, effort, and he had to go through certain events to come up with a work. Even if the events seemed unrelated, even if the events were random, even if he didn't document those events, he had to experience life for a bit to come up with the work and to express something that he has felt. Now, the question arises whether art can be taught or not. And a much broader statement or a much broader scope of thinking is whether living life can be taught. Because I spoke about how art and life are very closely interconnected and interlinked. So, teaching art is basically expressing events from life. So, the role of a teacher is essential in this journey. But it is not necessary that a teacher helps you create art or helps you find the skills to make art. I have realized that a teacher can be a part of your journey in any situation. For example, there could be a teacher who helps you gain perspective. There could be a teacher who helps you stay disciplined. There could be a teacher who helps you find skill. There could be a teacher who helps you be consistent. And they often come in various shapes, forms. Like a teacher could be a role model who you never meet, or a teacher could be a best friend who believes in you. So, considering art to be a self-taught subject, a teacher fits in when the student is willing to learn. It's as simple as that. So, art can't be taught unless you are willing to learn something. Some of us are more privileged in the sense of economic value. We are in a better space, or we have access to more resources. But the teacher's role over here is to look into such situations and help the learner overcome their fears and mind blocks. The teacher or the guide in art, through their experience, must encourage the learner to carry on and pursue their choice of expression so that they are satisfied with what they're doing. I personally am very interested in education and pedagogy. I have worked with children and I have designed activities for them. I have also taught art to young children. And with this, I have gained some insights on what they really like in this process. They really like discovering themselves. And the main role of a teacher is giving the person space to discover themselves, be it a kid, be it an adult. When someone feels safe trying to discover themselves and safe trying to explore and experiment being themselves, they tend to create art on their own. But I think the main role of a teacher or guide is to give that safety net, not make the learner feel very judged, and give them the confidence that they are valuable. Lastly, the teacher helps the learner bring their joy to the world, because at some point the teacher has realized that there's immense joy in the subject he or she is teaching, and he's taken up the role of a guide or a teacher so that he can share that joy with more people, with the next generation, or share the learnings that he has received from his teacher to the next generation. Along with this, he or she shares the importance of gratitude and reverence, that any work of art is not just about the individual who's making it. There are more factors, and there are other people who have helped you or made you the way you are. Keeping them in mind and having reverence for the life experiences that have shaped you, having gratitude for the people that have made you, is what develops artists. A better philosophy towards teaching art is understanding the value of a better philosophy towards teaching art is understanding the importance of gratitude and holding reverence for the people who have made you. In the next episode, I'll be speaking about a better philosophy towards recreating art. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for listening to a Better Philosophy Towards Art podcast. This podcast has been crafted at Manic Pod Studios in Chembur, Mumbai. Your sound engineers are Rohit Das and Mainak Chakraborty. Your producers are Vedant Naik and Arnav Dogra. Don't forget to check out my Instagram page in the description below, and also give Manic Pod a follow for more fun podcasting content. See you in the next episode.